What's up, YouTube? This your boy, okay? On code at all times, 365, 24/7, okay? Stay on code, get on code. All right, I told y'all this year we going to another galaxy, okay? We ain't just leaving Earth. We going hyperspace, right? And I'm about ready. I got a little warmed up this year. I'm ready, okay? Let's kick it, okay? The Kadmon. See, this year I'm gonna hit you with a lot of shit you never heard of. For those small pocket of us that's into like, very esoteric, exoteric, like the inner and that. Like we want to know the shallow and the deep. We want to know, the details and the summary. You right? You feel where I'm coming from? But let's get in this. You see the pictures right there with the tree of life, the chakra, with the Christianity. You see how it all folding. And when I do, you see it say Adam. Talking about divination. Okay, in Kabbalah, Adam Kadmon, also called Adam Elyon. Elyon means like king or God. El, lion, the Moors, right? The lion tail hanging from the fez. Okay, abbreviated is AK. Look, I say Adam La Allah. Like we're like Allah a little bit. AK, God's infinite light, yada yada yada. Just see what Wikipedia say. In Kabbalah, it's referred to as the Most High Man. Let's see. Divine light in Judaism. Heavenly man, original man, right? Philo. Now keep in mind the original man. This is gonna get interesting. Right, called a lump of clay. Let's see. Okay, heavenly man, the midrash. Talking, you get into Genesis, male and female. But this one is male and female, right? Not all, right? And just so y'all understand, this is the type of word that's coming up. Man, woman, intersex, refer to someone who possesses both male, female textual characteristics due to ambiguous nature of the individual text. Rabbinic literature discusses the individual and the legal ramifications. So you see they, androgynous in Jewish traditions, right? All right, let's go back. Also, the man made in the likeness, right? So when you refer to God as a he, you let these folks tell it. If Adam was made in the likeness of God, he was androgynous. Okay, for all you Christians out there, come to the front. You don't even know what your Talmudic, Judaic, Kabbalah, Zionist brethren even you're talking about. Okay, it's kind of like the Da Vinci man right there, Adam Kadmon, divine attributes, and Kabbalah, God's infinite light. Who is the light bringer? All right, we talked about, everybody knows that. We just like to look for the words that jump out. Anthropomorphic. As soon as I say that, you see, right on time. Anthropomorphic. Name of Adam Kadmon denotes that it contains both the ultimate divine purpose for creation, which is transmission. Your transmission slipping in your car. Okay. The divine four-letter name of God. Adam, that's 4 letters. Kadmon is represented in a transcendental color, the first letter Yud. This is, remember I did the Yoda, Yod, yoga. This is what, see, etymology, man, it never failed. But that Y U consonant, the Yod, the Yuda. We ain't gonna go back. Go check the video catalog for that. It ain't too far down. Go catch up on that. Okay. Let's keep it going. The Zohar. Okay, we in here. Microism, macroism. Okay. The primeval man. And this is what the Gnostics talking about. Nothing jumped out at us. But yeah, man, I don't think people knew that in some books. You know, see, with that synagogue, you know, you tend to think they merged together because Jesus in their book. You see what I'm saying? Jesus in their book. Look at chaos magic. Kind of cosmic souls. The magical motherfuckers gonna put the good spin on it. Right? Let us make man in our image. Right? You see this, the J's virtual library. Kabbalistic concept, the Gnostic inferred from the verse, let us make man in our image. That's why he was androgynous. Let's see, anybody? Okay, here we go. Adam, Kadmon, the tarot, and the tree of life. Okay. Medium magazine. Come on, no. Okay. You see how you see who over top of him. You see who he's standing on. Right, foundation, like, you know, what do you even call this? What do you even call this? But oh, Adam, oh, come on, man, they get deep with it. This is tarot. All right, this is astrological correspondence. So you see where Aquarius, Aries, Venus, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you know that's interesting. We're into that astrology. Here we go right here. The zodiac making up the kind of occult man, right? Head, Aries, throat, Taurus, lungs, Gemini, stomach, can, heart, Leo, you know, read it and weep. Shit. Read it and weep. Let's see if they got any more pictures. Y'all can go to this website if, no, they ain't got nothing. Y'all can go to that website if you want to read all that nonsense. But yeah, that Zohar wild book, the Talmud. The first Adam and second Adam. Right. Encyclopedia. They gonna tell it. But see, this is why they got all them genders in the Talmud. I gave y'all that video. Go scroll the catalog, and this is why the elemental P agenda was getting pushed. Right? Let's go to some images. Go to some images. Okay, they're giving you all kind of nonsense. Let's just scroll some images. Kind of like Prometheus. Don't look like the Prometheus I don't know what you would call them. Like you say, you're doing the Masonic hand on chin. Okay. Yeah, all this shit look, occultish, kind of like alchemy, almost like homunculus. It's Masonic as well. Look, he giving you big Masonic hand gestures. But I just thought this was I just thought this motherfucker was interesting, man. Damn, there you go right there. There the fuck you go right there. I knew somebody was gonna have it. Come on. There you go right there. There you go right there. Okay. Y'all make sense? This making sense to y'all? When the Talmud came before the Bible? I knew somebody, I know somebody was gonna lay it out simple. There you have it. Need I say goddamn more? You know what I mean? Need I say more? Pun intended. Shit. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Like and subscribe. I'm out.
What is the difference between the Jewish Talmud and Zohar? You know what I'm saying? Tell me the difference between the two of them. And I'm waiting for you to respond to me. I need to know. So tell me about it. Check the comments because I gotta know, and I'll.
Legends say those who understand this book will never see the world the same again. Are you ready to take that step? Imagine a book so profound, so complex that it's said to hold the hidden architecture of the universe. This is the Zohar, the central text of Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. Written in the 13th century but attributed to the 2nd century sage Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. The Zohar is a commentary on the Torah, but it's far more than that. It's a spiritual roadmap that reveals how the divine manifests in the physical world. At the heart of the Zohar are the 10 Sephirot, or divine emanations, through which God continuously creates and sustains the universe. Each Sephira represents a different aspect of the divine, from wisdom and understanding to judgment and mercy. By studying these divine attributes, one can gain insight into the nature of God, the soul, and the cosmos. But the Zohar is not an easy text to understand. Written in a mystical, allegorical style, it's intentionally cryptic, designed to conceal its secrets from the uninitiated. For centuries, it was passed down through secretive circles of scholars and mystics, believed to hold power so great that it could only be handled by those spiritually prepared. Could the Zohar be the key to understanding the unseen forces that shape our reality? Its teachings have influenced everything from Western mysticism to modern psychology, yet its deepest secrets remain locked away, waiting for those ready to uncover them.
What's up, YouTube? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. back at it like a back spasm. Okay. Still at it like a pill at it. And let's get into it. Every single aspect of the Talmud, right, is satanic. Yebamath says all non-Jays are animals. Sanhedrin say when the Jays murder a non-Jay, there will be no, right? Let's make it bigger so you can see it. A man who engaged in intercourse with a girl less than has done nothing. Okay? That's why I like you can have your opinion and your interpretation of the book and all that, but when you let them speak for themselves, they tell it better than you ever could. Okay, it's a Shabbath, 16, whatever, 1168. The Jays must destroy books of the Christians, i.e., right? Baba Menza say the non-Jays are non-human, they are beasts. Okay? Hey, I'm just, it's like how you post Bible quotes on your Facebook and you get your Bible quotes and then I'm just posting this is quotes from a holy scripture. Okay? Every synagogue in America has a copy of it. It say to communicate anything to a non-J about the religion would be equal to the K of all J's. If they are non-J, we teach them about them. They would knock us off openly. Right? It say Jesus is in, man, come on. I ain't even gonna read it. Jays must use lies to circumvent non-Jays. And this is their words, not mine. Right? This is their words, not mine. They can say if a non-Jew, oh Lord, Jumanji, a non-Jumanji, okay, take something from a opposite of him, he may keep. Okay? If a non-J hits a J, must be knocked off. Okay? Extermination is necessary, and the J's must always deceive the C guys. Okay? So I'm just this is just a little quick one, man. These folks, and they'll kick it to you. So this one thing about the troglodyte. They like to use words and say something different. Like it's 1,000 ways to say F you. Screw you, bump you, But you could also say it in a long paragraph that you can interpret, oh, this was just a F you. Like all that to say F you. Well, let me give you an example, okay? Let's go back. So, I was going to see what the AI would say. Here go the top 6. Is there racism in the Tao? Although there are some passages that may reflect some form of casual. What's casual? Right? Black human tradition. So the Cat Center for love. I ain't really gonna say too many words. When you talk about them, because they own a lot of the media, they can, this is what Crumb TV got took down for talking about them. Alright. See any books out there. Okay, we got a couple books. But I ain't, see, books is still kind of like somebody doing their own YouTube. You know what I mean? Like you getting their perspective. But yeah, man. You see what they say, but I'm just showing like when you type it in, they not gonna give you the quotes, right? It's all these perspectives and pictures and right. But you keep digging, you gonna come across it. right? Somebody gonna do the research and put together something. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. You know? Like and subscribe. Hold on, let me check something.
Most of these Christians are not familiar with the Talmud, Zohar and Kabbalah, and where this 613 mitzvot comes from and what they're all about. So I started to study what they're about and what the Talmud teaches, and I noticed that there is actually a plan, there is a plot, and that's a plot against Christianity. Let me bring you one of the books here, The Secret Doctrine in Israel by Waiti. And what it explains is the basically secret doctrine of the Zohar, what is behind Zohar, and you have to understand that the soul of the Talmud is Zohar, and the soul of Zohar is Kabbalah. But in this particular book, I just want to read you a little bit what got me understanding what the plot is against Christianity. It says here, according to the Midrash Talpigoth, the Messiah will bring eternal peace, which of course was understood by the Israelites as peace for Israel, plus that which may follow extermination for all who did not enter by conversion into the house of Jacob. So basically what they teach is that if Gentiles or Christians do not attach themselves to the Jews, they will be exterminated. And of course, we are well known for our Noahide laws, that we brought this to a light. So then you go to Talmud and you start reading what is the plan for Gentiles. You see, Judaism is a two-tier system. Judaism puts the wall of partition back. It's the Jews and non-Jews.
These people honestly believe that they are the descendants of gods, that they are the chosen, that they are God's special people, that we are delusional, and that the true creator is this wisdom principle that they think of as Lucifer. That wisdom principle gave us ancient mystery school teachings, and that the enemy, which they call Adonai, the adversary, which we would call the Christian God, came to try to defeat them. Then they even take it a step further and they look at texts like the Bible and they say that where it says in the end times that God will take the money from the wicked and restore it to the just, that we as a planet are the wicked and they are the just. So this is how they justify their financial corruption. They don't believe that we deserve the money. In fact, they believe that if they did not dominate us, and if they did not control us and play all these games, that we left to our own devices would destroy our planet. So in some twisted rationale, they believe they are saving the earth, they believe humans are bad for the environment, we cause pollution, so they have to reduce population. Then they seed that into movies like The Matrix, where Agent Smith says that humans are like a virus on the planet. This is one of a variety of ways in which they will usually embed their teachings into the village. These people honestly, we are talking about crime syndicates. These people honestly believe.
This is why
the Zohar, or Kabbalah, like the Talmud, is also considered to be divinely inspired by religious Jews. It says that when God will reveal himself preceding the coming of Messiah, the Gentiles will be wiped off the earth. Redemption will not be complete until Amalek, or Gentiles, will be exterminated. When these shall be exterminated, it will be as if God had made heaven and earth on that day. But before these are exterminated, the reign of the Torah will not descend, and Israel, who are compared to herbs and trees, cannot shoot up. Gentiles, the Zohar states, are not men, but beasts of the earth. At that time, man, meaning the Jews, should be unique in the world and ruler over all.
But the 6 million number comes from the Talmud, and it says in the Talmud, in order for the Moshiach, which is their salvation, it's their version of Jesus, in order for the Moshiach to return and bring salvation to the Jews, 6 million of God's chosen people must vanish. That's in the Talmud. And that's why they shaped the story this way, right? They shaped the story saying 6 million Jews got killed, so Jews would take that as a sign from God that the Moshiach is coming, and to perpetuate what they're doing. You know, they didn't have Israel in 45, they got it in 48. But all this is connected to me. The telling of the Holocaust story, the 6 million number, the desire for Israel, and Zionism as a whole, which we haven't really even talked about. This all goes back to their biblical prophecy stuff, that the world is theirs, or God's chosen people, and all that stuff. It's all 100% bullshit. The 6 million number has been publicized going back to 1890. Actually, before this, you can actually find articles going back to 1812, 1814, believe it or not. But here we have 1899, 1905, 1906, 1914. The 6 million number is ever present because it's biblical to them. It's part of their culture. 1912, 1915, 1918. They need $1 billion fund to rebuild Jewry. In 1918. $1 billion. That's like $100 billion today. Fucking ridiculous. Cha-ching. 1919, 1921. Again, 6 million, 6 million. Doesn't matter what the populations of the countries are at the time. 6 million Jews are always in peril. I think they kind of did this in hopes to bring about the Moshiach, right? Maybe if they lie enough, maybe the Moshiach will come anyway. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense. 6 million Jews face starvation. 39, 40, 44. You see, this number is just ever present. And then 45. And then obviously that number disappeared after the war and didn't reappear until the mid-1960s.
In the Zohar, Talmud, and Kabbalah, the entire thing is separation of people to Israelitic and non-Israelitic, according to the book called Jewish Utopia. Now, they are building their own kingdom. It's the Jewish earthly kingdom with headquarters in Jerusalem, where their AI Messiah will be, and they're going to rule the world through the law. You know, it will be international. One law, one religion, basically, Luciferian religion. So yes, in a Talmud, this is the Jewish earthly kingdom, and this is why the Zionist Christianity have embraced Chileism. They have embraced, or Chileism, I don't know how you would say. Chileism. Zoharic doctrine, and it does not have good intention. As I said, that they want to rule the world, they want to get Gentile riches, and they want to rule the Gentiles. They don't consider Gentiles fully human beings, and in fact, as an end game, they have this strange doctrine, Adam Kadmon doctrine, which Adam Kadmon originally was, according to Zohar and Talmud, he was androgynous. You know, Adam, like he wasn't male, or he was male female in one body, and this is why you see this transgender agenda today, and there are laws, very serious laws, passing in Alberta, Canada.
Is Zionism behind the transgender movement?
You know, I don't think Zionist Christians are aware of this. They're not aware of many details of what is
Zionism.
But I think that, yes.
Does the transgender movement get its origin in Zionism?
Yes, it gets its origin in Zionism, and it gets its origin in the Talmud, Zohar, and Kabbalah. It's a Kabbalistic doctrine of Adam Kadmon, which is eventually they have this doctrine called Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. Yes. So how do they want to repair the world? They want to bring it to the original. Who was original Adam? He was androgynous. So now they're putting specific things in food and drink, and they're basically their end game is to make humans that on Earth that will survive whatever it is they're bringing androgynous.
The
transgender agenda.
What they're really trying to do is undo God.
This is why they were kicked out of 109 different countries over a span of 2,000 years. Has nothing to do
with them being Jewish.
has everything to do with what they practice. Check this out, okay?